Psalm 145 and verse 8 says that God is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger and great in mercy. What an awesome description of God. Mercy is one of God's moral attributes. Many say that God's mercy is God withholding punishment, not giving men what they deserve, and grace is God giving men what they don't deserve. But there's much more to mercy than that. Mercy is God's goodness toward us in misery and in distress. God's goodness towards us in that He responds to our need. It's an extension of God's love, His acts of compassion, His acts of kindness, His favour towards us. And there's this beautiful picture of God's mercy in action in the New Testament, Mark chapter 10. You know the story, Jesus and Bartimaeus. Bartimaeus is blind, and we know that blind people in that ancient world were often reduced to begging, but also misunderstanding would have caused those around Bartimaeus to believe that he was cursed by God, a sinner, and therefore he becomes an outcast in society as well. Desperate and in real need, probably don't even begin to describe how Bartimaeus' situation would have been. But here's the thing. Bartimaeus believes that Jesus can completely change his world. Throughout Jesus' earthly ministry, he demonstrated his power over disease, over demons, over nature, and even over death. And because of that, we so often cry, God, come and show us your glory. Come in power. Come and heal us. But Bartimaeus doesn't rely on that. Bartimaeus' cry is on God's mercy. He puts his faith in God's mercy. At the top of his voice, he shouts, Son of David, have mercy on me. Mercy comes to people in serious need. Add faith in the name of Jesus, who Jesus is, the Son of David, the Messiah. Add the truth that God acts mercifully towards people, and all of a sudden we have the result in this beautiful healing miracle. Not all of Jesus' miracles were demonstrations of his power. Many were his acts of kindness, acts of compassion, and acts of mercy. Maybe today you find yourself in a particular need, in a particular situation, maybe even in a miserable place. Why don't you lean on God's mercy? Why don't you cry out in faith, Son of David, have mercy on me? I pray that whatever your need is today, that he will be merciful towards you. May you know God's blessing and his mercy today.